Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, welcome to the next episode of Pauly is terrible at Monster Train. I almost said Slay the Spy for some odd reason. In any case, we're going to try Awoken Umbra. I think it's going to be a pretty difficult matchup, but we're going to do our best. Alright, let's see here. Pi gets 40 extra HP. I think you have to go units to get an extra upgrade slot. Getting that early is pretty good. And now we'll go spikes, I think. The draw isn't that. We already have a draw engine. So let's go spikes. If we have any cards that also increase attack. Not yet. Alright. Start enemies appear on each floor. Yeah, that's fine. I'm sure we can do it. Let's see what happens. How's this game been treating me? Not very great. I'll be honest. I have at stages thought that it might be time to retire it, just because it's not. Yeah, there's no viewing pleasure in watching someone just constantly lose. But then I also thought, why not? Just keep trying. Keep trying and keep having a good time, right? I'm actually just going to try and get 3 morsels on this train, Stuart. Try and... oh, misclick. Try and build up some form of a wall on the second floor. Because that has also been I want to say a sore point for us. But we have been struggling to get multiple floors going early game. So I think I'm going to invest in certain units a lot more earlier in the game. But in all honesty, oh, it's unfortunate. We can play that here. I wanted to get a heal off on our champion. Oof. It's not too bad though. Let's get this out of the way. Yeah, I think the rest of this energy is just going to go into a heal on our champion. That's not bad work for a train steward, in all honesty. That's not bad at all. I can't play any of those two ever. But we got him. That's not bad at all, guys. Pretty proud of that. So a decently good start. I will take Sharpen. I don't think we have the energy base to use it well yet. Pardon me. I don't think we have the energy base to do it well yet. To use it well yet. But in all honesty, we're not far from it. And there might be quite a few turns where we can play morsels to no avail that we might choose to... How many morsel summoning abilities do we have? We have Ants Umbra. And we have 3 Shade Spritzers. See, robot is incredibly tempting. But if you don't get the robot going, you're in trouble. Like if you invest into the robot and the fuel just burns out, or you don't have fuel by the time the boss shows up, it sucks. But the damage shield stays there. So I think I'm actually going to go for the damage shield. Battle Stone. Not bad, not bad. Let's go for a reroll. Multi-strike, I like. And let's go for... never mind. You know what? I'm going to give... damage shield. I think 25 times 2 is... that's plenty. And I'm not going to upgrade the Custodian yet. And I'm not going to remove any train stewards because I like having them as a tank for now. Alright, let's see if we make it through this one. These early battles with the class we have right now is actually pretty difficult, I'm not going to lie. Okay. Alright. I like what I'm seeing here. We can get a nice stack of morsels going on our beautiful life-stealing Gorger over here. Get a train stood up there just to get that kill for us. Plop a heal over there. And do this. And then get another energy shield going over here. I would have liked to increase the Crucible. What are you? Crucible. Why can't I see your name? There we go. Crucible Warden. This is going to be our tank. But our tank at least has decent damage for now. And I'll definitely want to try that. Then... you know what? I know it's strange. But I think that's actually worth. Easy. Can do that. We can put another sharpen on. Takes us to 156. Yeah, I think that's good. Now, where this Crucible Warden is going to shine, it's specifically in boss fights. Because if the Crucible Warden has 10 damage shields on, or 5 or 6 even damage shields on, then by the time we actually get to a point where we fight the boss is going to have to go through so much to get to him. I'm going to try the Razor Sharp Edge, try and buff up our... oh, and I will definitely take Pack Morsel. Okay. Pack Morsels is a really good card. And I think that sorts us on the Morsel front. I think we should start removing a few Shade Splitters in the future now. When we get the chance. There we go. I'll always take either that one or the other one. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Oh, beautiful. And then reduce the cost. Alright, perfect. Now, the idea is going to be, let's draw that card as much as possible. I'd like to try and keep the deck a bit thin. Alright, I can't remember what you do. Purge unit, get an upgraded version later. Purge a spell, get an upgraded version later. What spell would we purge? You know, I'm gonna purge the Wildwood Custodian. Let's see what he looks like when we get him back later. How about that? Let's see how that works out for us. How am I doing and what's going on today? I'm doing pretty well. It's the first video of the day. It is... what's today? It's the 2nd of July. I have looked around to try and find a decent webcam to absolutely no avail. I'm unsure how I'm going to accomplish that feat, but I'm looking. Alright, let's get the Sentient down here. Crucible Warden up here. And just pop both of those heals there because it gives regeneration. So the damage that it takes is a bit oh. Let's get our Thorn Hollow on the top. Let's get our Ant Umbra Soul ticking on that. I could have actually killed the mine, which would have been the clever play. And then I could have just gotten morsels like this. So a bit of a misplay already. But in all honesty, who's surprised? Not me. So I'm gonna... yeah, I'm just gonna keep quiet. For some reason, I constantly think we have enough energy when we really don't. Okay, you're only taking 2, so I'm honestly not too bothered. Let's get some heals going on you so you can get some more spikes. Warden is fine on the middle floor. Let's get a Transtood out just to tank a few hits. I'd like to keep our Sentient's HP up as much as possible actually, which is something I didn't used to do that much. Minus max HP, plus damage. That was a waste. But we have enough cards to solve the problem. Okay, let's see if we can get some regen for our Sentient down here. We're still good in the middle. Almost said middle lane. Keep wanting to call them lanes. We're still good in the middle floor. The middle floor is where we hanker down, you know? Like, that's got to be the rock of this build. That's where we got to stay steady. That's got to kill the boss. All of this other shenanigans is just to try and keep the pyre from taking as much HP as we possibly can. How much damage are we doing? Only 30. You know, honestly, how many? You've only got 3 damage shields. But you're going to gain 3 more. Yep, there we go. So right now, the main idea of the deck is sentient plus whatever on the bottom floor weakens enemies. Middle floor tries to, I will definitely take Rich. Middle floor tries to deal with them, and I will 100% take this. Okay, I think we're in a pretty good place right now. I really do think we're in a good place. Some unit upgrades would be nice. You know what I'm thinking, right? Because it doesn't matter which row you play this on, it's still plus 3 HP and plus 3 damage each turn. Let's be a bit more conservative. I've made that copy a few times and it doesn't work out every time. I would like the quote. No, I should have definitely have taken the sweep. It's a big problem with this deck right now. Well, where's she gonna go then? She can't fit on the same floor as Spiky Boy. So then Spiky Boy has to go on the bottom? I'm gonna do this. Because I think it is worth it. And then go for a multi-strike. Oh no! I should have known multi-strike is expensive. But let's be honest, guys. If I got that multi-strike, I wouldn't have looked as much like an idiot as I do now. I have really been enjoying this game, although it's been kicking my butt. If Slay the Spire taught me anything, is that if you're losing at a card game, it's because you're bad at it. Obviously, but you need to understand what I mean with that is that if you're losing at a card game, it's not. I don't know why I use that. Let me just quickly put my brain together. Animus Speed goes there. Hollow goes there. And Umbra Assault. Perfect. Regeneration on that guy. Perfect. Then these 2 morsels can go here. I can just place the shuffle into the deck, which might not be a good thing. But it's turn 2 and we've stacked up all our rows. That's pretty good. Right, what was I saying? Oh yes, if you're bad at if you're losing in card games, it's because you're bad. Yes, that is the truth. But what I mean with that is find out what's wrong and improve at it. It's not a multiplayer game where it feels like everyone else is just better than you and you get tilted off the face of the planet and it's over. If you just take a deep breath, pay attention, you'll learn what you're doing wrong a lot easier than you would in a game like Counter-Strike or Call of Duty, for example. When last have I played a Call of Duty game? Jeez. It's time to remove train stones, by the way. You're still fine on the bottom floor, so I'll just keep making those storms worse. I don't think I want to train stone on the back row. Keep doing that. We can do that. You're fine over here. You're absolutely fine over here. Then we can pop these two and get some morsels out here. So what I actually mean with that is that there's... Oh, we're killing the boss. Is that it's difficult to tell in other games how you should improve. Like, let's take Escape from Tarkov. In the first 40 hours you play that game, you're still learning the map. You're still figuring out what the hideout does. Pardon me. But with other games, such as this, single player games, you can very easily spot your problem. So I need to focus on spotting my problem. And then just improving on it. These are both so incredibly good. And we did take energy. We have quite a few turns where we have too much energy, and I've wanted to try that card for a while now. This is really cool. I haven't actually seen that before. But I think it's we've established our flaws. Now we need to improve on them as the run progresses. Oh, yes. Extinguish. Deal 20 damage to... No, man. Keep that. I don't want it. I think the unfortunate thing is that it does mess with your crystallized caverns in the future. Do I want to upgrade specific spells? No, I think I just want to... I wouldn't mind making Awake cheaper. But for now, let's just see how this treats us. I would love to get rid of the train stewards, get some more. I don't think there's anything we can duplicate without messing up the deck. We need capacity if we want to duplicate anything good. Morsel Maker is cool and strong and all, but it does take up a lot of real estate and kind of locks off those floors for any further progress. Interesting. We don't have space to play a second Animus of Speed. Because the Thorn Hollow already takes up 3 slots. Very interesting. Quite a difficult decision. I think I'm just going to end up going with Glimmer. Not going with Awake might be a big mistake. But having that extra little bit of heal and crowd control. Can we do it? We should be fine. We should be fine. I think we're strong enough to handle it. We'll just keep sticking to the plan. Yeah, no, we're absolutely fine. With the Thorn Hollow on the top floor. We can get that going early. One might make it up. I think one is making it up. Because you can't heal the Thorn Hollow to activate the thorns. But that's fine. Six damage on the pyre. Could I have prevented it? Yes. If I played my champion at the top and the Thorn Hollow at the bottom. But I really prefer doing this. It feels like a much safer play. Ooh, I can play these and he's going to summon too. That's going to be great. I wouldn't mind drawing our heals around about now. You're taking an absolute ton of damage. Okay, so we can do this floor is absolutely fine. So we can hit one restore up there. Play the Awake down here. Then we know our bottom floor is set and won't need much attention for a bit. And instead, we can focus on making sure these thorns start appearing. Are there any units we'd like to play at the back there, or do we just want to leave a spot open for morsels? I think I'm going to leave a spot open for morsel. And I will just put it straight HP morsels there. We have too many ways of getting morsels now. Alright, let's let that going. You're still... I wouldn't say you're fine. I'll do that so you can have a bit more of an impact in the boss fight. We can give you damage shield. Let's click. And HP. How's our middle floor looking? 9 damage shield. I don't think there's anything the boss can do to stop us, to be frank. That should... No, it doesn't. Thought the regen would have made a difference. Get some more damage up here on our awoken Thorn Hollow. Oh, the boss's lifesteal? No, yes, sweep. Oh, interesting. Doesn't make a difference right now because of the damage shield on that collector, or no, the warden. See, I'm trying to learn the cards names as well. Custodian, no thank you. Bramble Lash. Deal damage to the front enemy equal to 10 times the amount of spikes on a friendly unit. It costs 2, so no. Because you don't ramp the spikes up. And I'm not going to take that either. We're not ramping the spikes up on our sentient on the bottom floor. This is tempting. Just as a damage dealer in those last rounds. But once again, I don't think I need any of that. That might be one of my problems in this game. Is I skip too many cards. That would have been handy otherwise. But I think it's not too bad. What do you have here for me? Draw 1. Extinguish, deal 50 damage to the front enemy unit. Well, I guess I'm taking it. At least I helped that guy out. He looks a bit sad. Helping out the enemy, you know. Alright, trinket shop, gold, card removal, pyre health unit upgrades. As much as I would love to come this way, I honestly think this is the play. Pyre health, because you have taken damage, is not insanely necessary. But upgrading this guy, and this guy, and this guy, and this guy, I think it's quite necessary to do. Although 2 trinkets, man, I love me some trinkets or artifacts. I absolutely love them. Let's get rid of these 2. Let's get some upgrades going. Got a lot of gold. Okay, let's do this, right? Actually gonna drop some stats on that guy. I want to get multi-strike. I'm actually going to, and it might be a Galaxy Brain play or not, but giving the Thorned Hollow a, pardon me again, giving the Thorned Hollow a way to start stronger with regards to the spikes, I think will make a big difference. And give him damage shield as well. Is there anything I want to... Yeah, I think I want to remove Shade Splitter. Can I do another one? Hells yeah. Another Shade Splitter. They're just fattening up our hands, and we're not actually summoning that many morsels. We've got morsel engines on their own. Our morsels have actually become... fight the dead draw. And I'm glad I took that big heal. I think it'll come in quite handy. Alright. The first big challenge, in my opinion. You need to... No, I can't play you first. What size is our Crucible Warden? Okay, I can play you first. Because you're 1, you summon 3. Yes. Just don't want to make the same mistake I made in previous runs. No reason not to play this. Regenerating you does absolutely nothing. Rich does absolutely nothing. So we can just do that. Regenerating the bottom lane, okay, it doesn't do nothing. Oh, she gives rage. Get this up here. There we go. We can play almost everything. Nice. speed down here. Speed now is multi-strike. That is going to be incredibly strong for us. And I'll do this just to give Thorned Hollow something to chew on. That is your name, right? I don't want to be calling you by the wrong name. Yeah, Thorned Hollow. Nice. Okay, get you down here. It doesn't consume. Oh, I just don't really see the... You know what? Just because I actually think that on your last turn, if the boss makes it all the way up here, you dying and dealing 50 damage to the boss might win us the game. I'm not saying it will, I'm just saying it is a possibility. Get some more spikes and some more damage going over here. Alright, I think we've stabilized now. Definitely still going to get through. I don't think I can do anything to stop that, unfortunately. I can do this to give you some more HP, thorns and damage, but I can't stop that guy from hitting the pyre a few times. Made some beautiful progress here though. I think this deck is feeling a lot more stable than ones I've been building recently. I have to play Awake here. And let's have a look here. Middle's fine. Bottom is also fine. Can afford to do that. And I'm feeling pretty good. You can definitely get rid of you using that. Get some extra damage on our hollow at the top. Sharpen. And some assault. You can just let that cycle through. Don't need space for any morsels. So the biggest drawback of this deck right now is we have a lot of morsels and we have no place to play these morsels. We've got beautiful cards for morsels, but we don't actually have anything to do with them. I can pop this for 3, which is great, but I'd rather just do it for 1, otherwise there are more morsels filling up the deck for no reason. Get a double heal on here and end the turn. Okay, boss wave, perfect time to draw Awake. How's our top lane looking? Could use a bit more TLC, but I think all in all, not too bad. We're dealing 800 damage on the bottom floor alone. But the morsels are definitely the drawback of this deck right now. And the boss is dead. Okay, I feel pretty confident in this one. We take a bit too long to get going in the sense of the... It's spikes on a friendly unit deals +1 per stack. Okay. Do you want energy? I think our draw is fine. I think our capacity is fine. Capacity would give us something to do with our morsels. But I want to remove the morsels. I'm just going to stick with energy. That unit I added though makes me incredibly excited for the top floor. Incredibly excited for the top floor. Let's see here. HP. Magic. Units upgrade. Okay, we've maxed that out, maxed that out, maxed that out. Can do something with these too. To keep them alive. Are there any spells? Like I said, I'd like to make this stronger. Okay, this turn we're going right, next turn we're going left. I think that's the way to do this. Let's see what we get here first. Gorge ability triggering additional time, units cost 2 less. Unit cost isn't really a problem, so let's go for the Gorge trigger. Large stone would be only a problem right now. I would love to keep that unit alive, so I'm going to invest in that unit a bit. Endless. I doubt that's going to come into play, that unit is endless now. But I think, especially on the boss fight, if that unit's alive at the back, it is going to make a gigantic difference. Nope. Lose 3 power health, get Heartstone. What are we putting the Heartstone on? What needs even more HP? Not gonna lie, that's tempting. This is tempting as well. This is tempting as well. This is not tempting. That is not tempting. Let's have a look here. What would this HP mean to this unit? Stays alive for 1 turn longer against the boss. But this staying alive for 1 turn longer against the boss means even more, because that is an extra 100 damage. Okay, so let's go for that one instead. I tried to puzzle it out, put more thought into the decisions. And see where we end up after that. And see what our champion has to offer. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not gonna stick with spikes and 120 HP, that's crazy. Although I do like the rejuvenate trigger, but I do think 40 spikes is a bit insane. Nope, we don't do spikes games. We don't ever turn on spikes. Unless all of the units have like start with 10 life steal, we don't turn on spikes. Okay, this is easy. Easy decision for that. And I'm gonna put the hollow second story this time around. My reason being, I think the less interaction the Crucible Warden has with other I don't know why I did that. The less interaction the Crucible Warden has with other enemies, the better our chances are of maintaining that damage shield. And if that damage shield stays maintained, if we can get those stacks into the ridiculous numbers by the end of the run, I'll be pretty happy. I think we can do a packed morsel. So we can also put a morsel down here. Get rid of that unit for another one over there. We do need to get some HP going on our sentient. These enemies deal so much damage. Okay, one birdie brain did get through. It's unfortunate, but can't really be helped. I think we do have to play awake. You're all dying either way. Okay, so we've got all our engines going. Once again, we did take some power damage before we got all the wheels rolling. But I think it's not too bad. Then we got some good stuff going. Now I've got an extra draw as well. Gonna keep dropping the heals on this floor. Got excavated embers going. I'm not going to use Wretch. So we have a few dead cards in the deck, unfortunately. They're good up to a certain point, and then they're just wasteful, which is very unfortunate. I think we can do that to you. And this to you. Heal over there. Damn, I was really hoping we draw awake again. We kind of whiffed on the draw on this one. But boss should die either way. Yeah, that works. That floor is a bit of a letdown, if I'm going to be honest with you. But it only serves to slow things down, so the top floor can just ball out of control completely. As long as our bottom floor is balling out of control. I'm not gonna lie, the second awake, it's very, very tempting. Channel Song is as well, but I don't think it's necessary. And I think we're good. I honestly think this is one of the best setups we've had for the final boss, but every run I feel like that, and then we get to the final boss and we get absolutely annihilated. Let's head this way. Do this. Hold over. I'm not gonna lie, one holdover on that doesn't seem like the worst thing ever. Hold over and make it cheaper. That's pretty good. Hit up the reroll. Make this one cheaper as well. Make this one more powerful and consume. No, let's do that with the regen. Okay, we can't duplicate units. That'll be a waste of our space. So I think this actually should go on the bottom floor, to be honest. No, that's stupid. Is there really anything we'd like to duplicate? I don't think there is, to be honest. No. I think our best bet for duplications is just that it's just our heals. Like, that would be insane, but where would I even put it? It's too big to fit in anywhere. I'll do it with the awake just because I feel like it's necessary. That would have been bad. That would have been nice to have, but I wouldn't have had enough gold to buy upgrades and do that. Devouring our spells really isn't that bad. We can get all those morsel cards out of our deck. So remember, the first spell card might be consumed. Okay, we got our dream bottom floor start. We can get all of our main units are out now, which is pretty good. Yeah, that's not a bad first turn. I'm not gonna lie, that's actually a pretty decent first turn. Get our morsel maker going in the back here. Get our wildwood custodian going. Wait, I put consume on this? Oh, no, I did not put consume on that. You thought you had me fooled, didn't you? Glad I reduced their cost. It would have been really difficult to play in this situation. That consumes out of the way, so we're good. Get this unit out here. Get this awake going there. Get this awake going here. I'm just going to operate under the assumption that our top floor is fine all the time. Once again, okay, you're close to max. You can do a 30. Get that out of the way. Get this consume one out of the way. You need as much regen as you can. The rest of the cards are useless. How's our middle floor looking by now? Or at least... we got thorns up to 18, so it's dealing 36 damage. Which means the top floor is just rocking a 10 freaking shield. Bottom floor's looking pretty good. You can play this. Don't mind that consuming. You can play that. Glimmer. Sharpen. Very nice. We need to deal more damage to these units. I can't let them get to the top the whole time. It's getting 2. So every turn, this thing's getting 4 damage shield. That is absolute insanity. Okay, so let's get that out of the way. And some burst ult. I can't do anything with the morsels though. Need to get that out of the way as well. Okay, so we can use that. That'll get 1 insta kill, so the second one should... ooh. There we go. We need to start drawing our awakes again. They're not... damn. 1 awake is in there. I played it first like a fool. Let's get that going here. You need some TLC as well. You guys should be fine on the top floor, yes. Turn. Damn, these morsel cards are really a detriment to us now. Wait, how do I get my wakes back? Wait, how did... Oh, I made a copy of you. Because I'm clever. Alright. I'm going to pop that. I'm going to pop that as well. Get this awake going here. Get this awake going here. Not bad at all. Oh, the boss is really going all out here. In that case, as much damage as possible. Yeah, we're good. 18 damage shield. It's quite a lot. Now, in all honesty, swapping these two units around would have been amazing if we had the one extra capacity. That could have made a big difference in our play. 800 damage on the second floor. I didn't need to try and lean it more in our direction because I'm 99% sure that this floor alone could have nuked the boss. Because 24 damage shield. That's 24 instances of these units all just getting free shots. And there we've done it, guys. It took a while before we got another win. I think I played a lot better, put a lot more thoughts into every card's decision, try to ramble less and focus more on the game. So this might be my thinker's game. And then I might be able to ramble a bit more in some of the others we play. Where I just need to get really good at one game so I can just spew utter nonsense when we play it. Either way, we've moved up in a covenant. Difficulty. You're not the card I would have wanted, Golden, to be honest with you, but hey. Oh, and 8 more. Did say that. Ooh. Ooh. That's a cool card. Draw 1 enhance. Drawn cards are 0. Huh. Interesting, but I think you'd have to have a really thin deck for that to work. What are you? Shadow Eater Gorge. Restore 5 health. Deal 5 damage to the enemy. What? Okay, you're an interesting card. Prism Retrieval. Draw a unit and enhance it with +5 X and minus NG. Interesting. Alright, we're making some progress. Awoken seems to be our most successful clan. Interestingly enough. And Hellhaunt is our least successful clan. That is hilarious. Oh, and we did unlock Melting Remnants. I didn't even pay attention to that. So next run we'll do some Molten Remnants. Right, we have unlocked them. Obviously we've unlocked them. In any case, guys, if you did enjoy this episode, smash the like for our, probably like our 4th win ever, if I'm looking at that. Out of 11 episodes. Which isn't such a bad lose rate or win rate for someone who's new to this. In any case, next time we will try Awoken Hellhorn and Melting Remnant Hellhorn, and we'll do that thing. And then when we're comfortable with this clan, we'll start hitting the random button. Random button for secondary and select our primary. In any case, thank you guys so much for watching. If you're still here, hit the like. If you want to see more of my content, hit subscribe. And then I'll catch you guys on the next one. Have an incredible day. Love each other. Stay safe. And I'll see you tomorrow.